left behind. Join the new normal of digital world. Let radio and television be at your fingertips. Get news and current events, entertainment, sports, kiddies programs, and more at your beck and call on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Just visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Then you are a global citizen. Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Voice of the voiceless.
Bring it on, bring it on. You, bring it on. Life no this sweet.
Alright, it's another beautiful time on Campus Gist on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Today is the 19th day in September 2023, and so welcome to Campus Gist on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. And of course on Campus Gist to just bring to the forefront and to the table some of the gists, as the name actually implies. Campus Gist, any gist or any news that regards Nigerian students, just to keep you updated and keep you abreast of what is happening in the world of the Nigerian student. So welcome to Campus Gist once again on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. My name is Modupe Akinyosoye.
And I am Risqat. Thanks for joining. Today being the 19th day in the month of September. Gradually the month is running to an end.
But my opinion, I think the month is actually dragging. My opinion, though, to me, I think it's dragging.
Though, to me,
unlike even August, at some point, the beginning of August was actually very fast, but the middle towards the end of August was dragging. July was still the fastest month for me for this year. So it's going to an end, but it's still dragging.
We're still dragging.
No, I actually do not want it to, be that fast, because everybody has a lot of things that they want to achieve before the end of September. But then we move,
and I believe, of course, with hard work and with prayer and persistence, we surely get there. Definitely. So welcome to Campus Gist on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. So Modupe, what do we have to listen?
Well, we have quite a number of gists about Nigerian students. I will start with this very update that was published this morning. United States grants 23.2 billion naira financial aid and scholarship to Nigerian students in 2022. Let me give you the body of a story.
Okay.
The Counselor for Public Affairs, United States Embassy in Nigeria, Adnan Siddiqui, has said that about 23.2 billion naira in financial aid and scholarships were given to Nigerians studying in the United States in 2022. And Siddiqui disclosed this on Monday, that was yesterday, at the opening of the 22nd Annual United States Embassy and Education USA College Fair, Education USA. And according to him, financial aid and scholarships were granted to students advised by Education USA. And the counselor actually also noted that the fair provides information on studying in the United States of America, USA, and also career paths. So he also disclosed that Mission Nigeria issued over 9,000 student visas last year, that was 2022, resulting in an outstanding 405.3% increase in visa issuance. And after Texas, the top receiving state for Nigerian students are Illinois, New York, Georgia, and Massachusetts. Hey, let me not remove my tongue or my teeth. Anyways, basically, what's it called now? The Counselor for Public Affairs, United States Embassy, gave the report that United States granted 23.2 billion naira financial aid and scholarship to Nigerian students in 2022. And in the records of Nigerian students actually going to the international scene to study and to further their studies and all of that, you notice that almost all other institutions outside the country, you will see a Nigerian. Have you ever noticed? You will see a Nigerian in almost, might not be all now. I've not carried out my survey to be sure if it is all international institutions out there, but you will notice that you will see at least a Nigerian and I'm sure there are more than one, you see a Nigerian international institutions right there. Though, it's signifying two things, though. Signifying, of course, you want to study, you want to, further your study and all of that. You want to go outside your, your country and all of that to study and blah blah blah, But then, like we mentioned last week, talking about education system.
And that was what I wanted to.
Oh, okay, come in. Oh, yeah.
Last week we talked about this. And when we see Nigerians moving out of the country to find their education, don't forget the word quality. The quality there, that is what people are after. Standard, that standard. People see it like, we view it that it is outside the country, or we can get quality education, and even aside from that, based on what the country is facing currently, like in terms of what is it called?
The economy, subsidy removal,
and all that. So most people believe that it is from outside the country you can get that quality education from. Even you yourself, you are opportune to, of course.
As a matter of fact, I've been searching, because according to this report, it said that the United States gave scholarship. I don't know, maybe because I've not gotten the right information from people. How people used to get this scholarship, I don't know. Where you people used to get it, I don't know.
I don't think of it. How do these people get this scholarship?
Maybe we should seize this opportunity to let anybody that is watching, and
because I wonder where they get that authentic information from.
Yeah.
Because most of the pressing up and down is not working at all.
Sincerely.
So I do think that maybe these people know people. You get So it's not for
how many people do you know?
Because I don't wonder that how did they get this scholarship? Because I wondered that she got admission through scholarship.
And there are lots of fake,
and there are lots of fake links online.
Fake links online.
There are lots of fake.
Get.
There are some that you even tried, then they just deviate to all these betting
platforms.
Sites. I don't know. Where are we headed to now?
Sincerely, but
I don't know where.
When I saw this amount of money, and even the report that was released that over that 9,000 students were actually issued visa, to travel out to further their studies, and I'm like 9,000. Where am I? Where am I in this Nigeria? That I'm not part of the 9,000 that were given visa, that were issued visa. But anyways, we will share. Anybody listening, if you have any link, sure link for scholarship to study abroad.
We are readily available. No, of course we know Nigeria is our father. But at least we have to. The thing is, let me say my first. Let me go first. We want to go out there to study more and then come back to the country. So now come and explore what we've learned. Of course, so that we make it part of the society. And another thing is when we expose, exposure is part of education.
Yeah.
We need to expose, we need to move out of our comfort zone, and go out there and see how the world is like. So it's not as if we don't love our fathers now. Of course we do. We love our fathers now, but at least to expose, it's part of education now.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely. So don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Okay, coming back to Nigeria, because we start gist from the United States. Now we are coming back to Nigeria as Pro Chancellor urges students to emulate Agagu. I know most of you knew Agagu is ex-governor in Ondo State. Then I remember them when we were still using, those antennas, those while it don't show, it never show. That my brothers, my siblings, they have to tell us to go outside to go and stay with the antennas. We keep rotating. No, it don't show. Before we go back, go and change it again. We are not seeing anything. So remember that man, Agagu. So the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council, Olusegun Agagu University of Science and Technology, OSTEC, Okitipupa, those states, Professor Akimbo Adeshomoju has enjoined students from institutions to emulate the good legacies of the ex-governor of the Ondo State, late Dr. Olusegun Agagu, as a decisive and impactful leader. So he said this recently at the unveiling of Agagu's statue, Agagu Day lecture organized by Students' Union of the University at the main campus in Okitipupa. According to him, Agagu made meaningful impact and touched lives of people across the length and breadth of the state because of his untainted vision vision of what he wanted to do. So the Pro-Chancellor stated that Agagu's brilliance and background as a well-groomed academic aided him to match his vision with a solid plan and development of a well-articulated blueprint working document for steady transformation of the state. He also added that Agagu's determination to succeed, backed with extraordinary diligence and hard work, translated into his impactful governance and rapid transformation of the state. So see, so that is it. That is my own gist from the Ondo State. Ondo State, Agagu. May His Jesus so rest in perfect peace. Based on what we said, you know, I said there's one thing about human being is that if you are, as a human being, if you are living and you are not impacting to the society, you are nowhere to be found. Now this man is late already, and we still remember him for his diligence, for how he has impacted the Nigeria as a whole. So we still keep remembering him now because based on his works and everything, how diligent and hardworking he was when he was alive. So that is it. That is how life is. So based on what we said, you know, we said that part of the thing that we have to expose, we come back to the society.
To give back to the society. Of
course, we give back to the society. So this man in question, of course, he was exposed during his lifetime. He built here and there, and he still made meaningful impact to the society. So that is our viewers out there. This is a short message for us all that wherever we are, whatever we are doing, let's also have it in mind that whatever we are learning or whatever discipline we are into right now, just let's have in the back of our mind that we need to reshape the society. We need to come back to society and do something meaningful so that people can remember us.
Definitely. Just to buttress what you just mentioned, what actually caught my attention was the fact that the Pro-Chancellor said they should emulate, you know, Agagu. And of course, before you can say you want to, before somebody can tell you to emulate someone, of course, that it's of excellence. Somebody has done something right. Somebody has done something worth appreciated and even worth, you know, emulating. So basically, the Pro-Chancellor advising and urging the students to basically do good, and like you mentioned, when you are impacting the society, somebody will say that, are you passing through school, or is the school passing through you? Which one of the two did you experience when you were in school? So ask yourself that question. So while you are in school, you're going for classes, doing your project, this and that, are you just passing through school? Is the school also passing through you? And what can you show for it after school, afterwards? Away from that, let's take a trip away from Ondo State. We want to land in Unilag in Lagos State. All right, so Unilag alumnus advocates economic empowerment of students. An alumnus of Unilag and managing director of Geoplex Drill Tech Limited, Wale Ogunsoya, has called for empowering students with employable skills to ensure economic growth. And Ogunsoya, who said this recently when he donated the mechanical, civil and environmental engineering vertical extension office floors at the University of Lagos, inaugurated by the Faculty of Engineering Alumni Association, emphasized the role of engineering education in addressing societal challenges. And, you know, he went on and on. He also stated that the number of students in the faculty tripled compared to 36 years ago, without significant additions to the capacity of the infrastructure. Now, I will take that line again. He said he was startled. I mean, he was surprised. He was flabbergasted. He was, you know, baffled that the number of students in the faculty, I mean in Unilag, the Faculty of Engineering now, tripled compared to 36 years ago without significant additions. You notice that the population of Nigeria is actually, you know, getting doubled day by day.
Of course.
And what so many people have actually challenged, you know, the curriculum in schools, courses we study in school. Are they complacent enough? Are they are they improved? Are they getting improved to embrace the number of population that we are having. We read book in school then. Is it also applicable to our reality now? Are we reviewing because what he said now, he said that the facility, the students in the faculty are tripled compared to 36 years ago without significant additions to the capacity of the infrastructure. You will get to, you know, some alumni actually will get to go back to their school and you'll notice that their faculty is still the same thing. Nothing has changed. No infrastructure has been, you know, added. No innovation. No research department. Nothing. And of which it is a call to all our institutions, especially our tertiary institutions, that we can always do better. Let alumni, when they go back to the school and see that, yes, even sometimes alumni are the ones that, you know, come up together, association of all students, they will come up with something and then they will give it back to their university or their institution, saying, okay, the fact that we passed through school and even the school passed through us, we are donating, blah blah blah. Either they are, you know, building a facility or building one thing or the other. But at the same time, we should. It's of great courage and of standard where you go back to your school, your, you know, alma mater, and you notice that it has improved. Your faculty has improved. In my department in school, I actually studied linguistics and African languages, and we had to do with speech defects, how you can discover a speech defect, how you can correct speech defects. We actually have different categories in linguistics. We have paralinguistics, we have forensic linguistics, that one that has to do with law, interpretation, and all of that. And we have one that has to do with speech defect, that you can, with the use of technology, you can detect if somebody has speech defects. You can even correct speech defects and all of that. Now, going back to my alma mater, if I go back to that, and then I still notice that we don't have this equipment that we are supposed to have in our institutions. It will really be discouraging. And also it's a call to all alumni, so we can also help. You know, we have gone out there, they've taught us and they have learnt. We can also give back to society, like you mentioned.
You know what? I have a question to ask.
Okay.
Ever since you graduated from your school, and let's say after you've gone to school, maybe to clearance, and after university, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Now, when was the last time you visited your school? Like, aside from going there to get your results and
why are you putting me on the spot?
no, there's something I want to derive from this.
What do you want to derive?
No. Just answer my question.
Don't open
When was the last time you visited your
Actually, I can't practically remember, but the last time I visited was when I think I wanted to. I can't even remember. I think I wanted to inquire for a particular thing, and that was like years back. Actually, I've not even gone for my own.
Okay.
Let me
Because you see, you know, the truth is that after tertiary institution, well, even during that when we undergraduate, we believe that we seeing everything rosy. Like after graduation, everything will be rosy, this and that. But after graduation, when we face the reality, my dear, when you have a lot on your neck, it is that time you remember one school that. That's why I said let's be factual. No, let's be factual.
And talk reality.
Let's be factual and talk reality.
But
I know there are some students out there too that they make it.
I'm talking about. Don't you do reunion? Don't you go for your reunion when they call for your reunion?
Even our convocation said I did. You did not. This was after 4 years.
Yeah,
and then I was so no time ahead, so I couldn't attend. So not
why? Because you were not.
Because
financially buoyant.
First, I wasn't financially buoyant, and secondly, see, there are a lot of challenges ahead. Someone is facing.
But you can only speak for yourself. You can't be general.
You know,
in a faculty,
I can't be general, but at least you have to put yourself in someone's shoe. You get that kind of thing.
Okay.
So when you thought about yourself, that even me that I'm talking, that's why sometimes I don't judge people. Sometimes I get to weigh myself down. Wait, even me that I'm talking, I'm not even. So definitely there are somebody out there too. They are facing.
Somebody, not all. You see, I was going through passing by this Ashero High School, and if you notice their gate, is it their gate or signpost? I can't remember now. That it was actually the alumni that did that. you might not be part of those that
of course, you know before you graduate. You know before you graduate, of course, each set must surely have a project they will embark on. So after that, what else?
Project, it depends though, even the project.
Like we did something.
What project did you do?
Gossip Center. After the Gossip Center, we noticed that there's somewhere called Gossip Center. This around that place, this is where students hang around to gist, to talk. Okay. So we now realize that the seat is not enough. And is this seat made of marble? So we have to
you contributed
and so we increase the seat so that our students there, they can sit very well.
But wait, so let me clear something though. We are not putting pressure on students though.
Because
some people will say that, so is it the duty and responsibility of people that graduate or students that graduate to do that?
Another thing is the teachers' behavior towards students. Is it when your lecturers, when they frustrated you during your time, and God eventually you escape.
It can't be all.
So now you're not saying that you come back.
It can't be all. That is
I said some.
You now I will hold you by your word. So you earlier when we started this, you said that we should impact. That when you're impacting, like wait. So now are you trying to condition your impacting lives and impacting the society?
No. Of course I'm not. But right now everybody we are all chasing our dreams. We are chasing our future. So eventually when God drew everything and everything is green, then we remember. That's what I'm saying.
Now I get.
So that is
it. Of course, it is when you are capable of doing something that you can do. But in all, like what these alumnus actually mentioned, it talked about advocated economic empowerment of students actually. So I think that if institutions can actually I don't know this word. There's this word I want to use that is actually going away from my head. But if institutions can actually double their pace, in empowering students, in economic empowerment, it will definitely help. I saw a video of a very young person. Now this person, I don't think the person is even in university or tertiary institution, and it was innovating. Though it's actually an entertainment. Innovating this one of these what's it called? I think a bicycle or something, a manual bicycle or something. Was innovating something like that. So institutions could actually encourage their students in empowering economic empowerment. So to say, basically that's just, and institutions and students should contribute to the development of institutions. So to say, in any capacity. So that's where I'll put my full stop.
Okay. So on this note, I think let's go for short commercial break. Then after that, we'll be taking our flights to United States of America. Yes, now you don't want to.
Of course, I'm going with you. Stay with us.
Stay with us.
You bring it on. Life know the sweet though, if some people know the hate too.
Gbogbo aláfẹ́ tó gbayì tó fẹ́ wọṣọ yìí ṣoge tó bágbà mu ló ń kọjá lọ sí House of Zayana. House of Zayana, the name I know when we talk of top-notch fashion, quality materials and class. House of Zayana, lẹ́tí máa rójúlówó Turkey wears, Egypt and Malaysia clothing, Dubai, àwọn designer bags lóríṣiríṣi, àwọn ìtẹ̀lẹ̀ bàtà tó jiná tí wọ́n fawọ́ original ṣe, àwọn aago kájọ́ tó ń ka wákàtí ọjọ́, designer sunglasses and perfumes, pẹ̀lú àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tóbìnrin àsìkò fi ń gbafẹ́ lò gbà. Mo débẹ̀ ojú mi ń ṣe kámi, èmi ni ó rà, èmi ni ó mú. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí ẹlẹ́sìn tẹ́ gbòógè gbọ́npa fashion tẹ́ wá nílò jàlábíà, hijab àti àbáyà lóríṣiríṣi. House of Zayana lẹ́ ò ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ rà. House of Zayana wà ní 52 Ọlọ́run ṣògo road adjacent Redeemed Church Agape Parish Ọlọ́run ṣògo Abẹ́òkúta. Lórí Instagram House of Zayana 08165688618. House of Zayana, ilé ìtajà tá a ti ń tojúlówó aṣọ àti nǹkan aṣaralóge tí ń gbéni níyì. Thousands have been disappointed severally in their bid to seek greener pasture abroad. To those quack in the traveling agency business, it is a rocket science. That is not our case at Tausaf Travels and Tour. We have in-depth details on how to successfully, without stress, help you process and secure your visa to anywhere in the world. Do you want permanent residential visa, visiting and tourism visa, student visa to places like Europe, America, Asia, Africa? It's no big deal to us at Tausaf Travels and Tour. Our years of experience and expertise speaks volume for us. Let's process and secure visa for you to UK, USA, and Canada within a twinkle of an eye. We offer Hajj and Umrah services to our Muslim faithfuls. What are you waiting for? Consult us at number 9 Tausaf Central Mosque, Sholanke Street, behind Laroy Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta. 0802 733 0900 or 0806 578 4060. Stop wasting money. Pay for peace of mind. Talk to Tausaf Travels and Tour.
Now we take time when you go away. Then no go put the leadership before your hand. Now you go take calm yourself. No be by force, not by sense. Now you go making Nigeria better. And
Welcome back from that short commercial break. Glad to know you are still there. Still Campus Gist on Al-IyamoyeTV and radio. So right now we are in the United States of America. Oh, you can see our face is already different from the
So if you are watching at this moment, you're already
so yeah, we already, of course, we've landed. So over 14,400 Nigerian students are currently pursuing their studies in 973 institutions in the United States of America. A USA official has disclosed. Mr. Adnan Siddiqui, Counselor for Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria, disclosed this at the U.S. 22nd Annual College Fair 2023 held in Abuja on Monday. He said, and I quote, "It is worth noting that Nigeria sent more students to the United States than any other African country." And according to the latest data available, over 14,400 students are currently pursuing their studies in over 973 institutions spanning all 50 states and the District of Columbia. So that is it. And then he lastly said something. He said, however, visa denials has been one of the challenges Nigerian students were facing while trying to school in the U.S. My question now is, why is it that it's only U.S. that people are pursuing? We have other European countries there. We have
not only U.S. actually.
Okay.
No, of course not. We have students, or just that the number of people that go to the U.S. university are just higher. But then we have students, like I mentioned earlier, if you visit tertiary institutions, universities, and in international scene, you notice that you will see at least one is small. You see at least, let me say 5. Let me not be too much. At least 5. Even in African countries, yes, African institutions, you will get to see Nigerians there. But anyways, sometimes when I hear about number 14,400, I'm like, so we are this many. And that's just like a tip of iceberg. Like that's just a little few of students out there. But then we all doing what we can do for the society to be a better place. And of course, Nigerian students trying its best. Not even at this time. I'm even really proud of Nigerian students at this time where you get to see, you get to see different innovation. You get to see Nigerian students thinking outside the box, innovating and creating, especially the creative world. Oh my! I mean, Nigerian students are really, really busting my head, and let's just keep it up and keep up the good work, and let's stay away from drugs, please. Cultism, let's stay away from that, and violence, basically, let's stay away from that. And we have plenty actually. Maybe one day we'll actually address that and talk about issues that we note, I want to say thank you for joining us on Campus Gist today, 19th day in September 2023. Of course, next week we'll have a privilege to do this again on campus on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. But do not forget you can follow us on our social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, X app rather. I'm not used to that already. And Instagram. On the X platform, you can follow us at Al-IyamoyeTV, on Instagram at Al-IyamoyeTV, and on Facebook as Al-IyamoyeTV Radio. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Al-IyamoyeTV Radio, and turn on your alarm button to get notification. And also we emphasize that you can always, we are here for you, for you.
Of course.
You can advertise your product and services, anything at all, don't worry, we'll advertise it. We'll take your product. Advertisable. We'll definitely take your product and services to the doorstep of your target audience.
Let's upgrade your business.
Definitely.
Let's take it to the next level.
Yoruba will say,
and then there's no way you can be blinking a fine lady in the dark. So when you are blinking a fine lady, then he will not see you.
Definitely.
So definitely that's how your business. If you don't bring your business to advert, nobody will see you. Of course,
so we shine light to your product and service. All right, thank you so much. That will be all the Campus Gist. I remain Modupe, Akinyosoye.
And I am Risqat, Funmilayo. Thanks for joining.
Bye for now.
God is with us here in this country. Yes. Nigeria. Yes. Yes. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó dáwọ́lé ó máa ṣe